Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about something has nothing to do with target individuals. So something's completely different. I want to talk about what's happening in the world now. All these wars, all those wars are like man-made, and I'm gonna tell you why it's happened or it's actually set in place. Israel doesn't have really natural resources and stuff. It was given atomic bomb by United States and United Kingdom and stuff, but they don't really have natural to resources to actually to be built. All the money is being given to them by United States, United Kingdom, and stuff. To rebuild Israel. It's not really Israel. It's Palestine. It's not their land. They went in. It was created 1948, and they went to their country. Basically, they're trying to escape the Nazi, being annihilated in Germany and everywhere, and they made a deal to go into Israel, to go to Palestine, to seek refuge, and but the plan wasn't to seek refuge; is to take over. They went in, so Palestinians never really went in a war with them from the beginning. If you look on the history, Palestinians never went in a war because they were helping them escape the Nazi attacks. The Nazi attack, it was manufactured, it's man-made, so you have to know that. And Hitler is the grandchild of the Rothschild Empire. They own the banking system, and so look it up. If I'm telling you lies, he's from Austria, but he's the grand great child, whatever, of the Rothschild. Okay, so I'm giving you a history so you can envision what's actually going on. All those countries now I'm gonna list, they have one thing in common. I'm gonna list them to you. Sudan now at war. Iraq, Libya, Syria, Yemen, and Venezuela. All of these countries have one thing in common. They have natural resources that they need to rob. Basically, it's piracy. They create a war within and division within the country, and they go when people are fighting, they're robbing the country. If you look at Libya after Saddam Hussein fell, United States is still in Iraq, stealing the resources. Syria is the same thing. They're stealing their oil. They're stealing Yemen. Venezuela, they couldn't really do. They did a coup in Venezuela to overthrow the government, and that didn't succeed. And they're kind of like, okay, we're gonna go to Plan B. I'm pretty sure they're working on something to get into Venezuela to steal their assets as well. Syria, they've been stealing their oil for the longest time. Now, if you look online, oil tankers leaving Syria, and where is it going? The country is at war, and they have sanctions, like they're not allowed to sell anything, and stuff like that. So what this oil is going to? You understand? Libya, they overthrew Gaddafi, and they still been United States still have a base there, and they've been robbing that country. All of this, so the whole picture is want to bring to your attention is what is all this wealth going? Is going to rebuild Israel, and that's the main. So the world in chaos, and people are fighting each other and killing each other, and the wealth is being robbed and to go to be siphoned and sent from all those countries, and sent to Israel to rebuild it. If you look at the development in Israel, is aggressively building. They are building and development and stuff like that aggressively happening, because wealth has been taken from other countries and poured into Israel. So you have to understand how the game is played. These people are very crafty, very crafty in running their scams and piracy, you know? everybody's like, oh, when I say to someone, I'm originally from Sudan. My parents are from Sudan and Egypt or whatnot. And I tell people I'm from Sudan, they'll say, oh, Sudan is a poor country. No, 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 no. Sudan is not a poor country. Sudan has oil, has gold, and have uranium. It's not a poor country. Sudan is richer than Israel, you know, is richer than a lot of countries on the globe. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have resources to kind of, United Kingdom doesn't is not really a wealthy country. United Kingdom is not a wealthy country. They don't have like natural resources and stuff like that, and they still being developed because United Kingdom have invaded how many countries since creation? How many countries globally they have their footprint? How many countries? Just look it up. Do your history. Do your check online. And what I'm telling you is the truth. The war in Sudan now is unjustified. First of all, an army leader, he's originally Sudanese. Both parents are from Sudan. The opposition who's coming, he's came from Chad. He's not even Sudanese. He's Chadian. When he speak, we know Sudanese know when a person speak, we know he's not from there because the accent. He doesn't speak like one of us. You know what I'm saying? How could a person come into the country and fight with their own people acting like he's Sudanese, but when he's not, he's Chadian. Hemiti is Chadian. He's not like he's from Chad. He's not really Sudanese, and this is what is kind of pissing me off now, because remember when United States did a list of 7 countries they have to go into. Iraq was one of them. Libya was, Somalia, and Sudan, and all of those countries. So far, they hit a lot of them. They're not really hitting a lot of them because they want to change. They want to change government. They want to restructure the country. They want to rob the country. You know what I mean? This is exactly what I'm telling you. I have dealt with their corruption for the longest time. I'm a target individual, but I'm very gifted to know when things are happening, why it's happening. People are like following the Western media and blindly without questioning it. You know what I mean? You need to question things, why things are happening. You need to do your reading, digging, and stuff like that. And you need to figure out why things are happening, what's happening. So I just told you why things are happening. The saddest part in all of this, I think, British people are good people, Americans are good people, and stuff like that. But the problem is the government. Like, if you have a conversation with an American person, telling them, well, your government does this and that, they will defend their government. Only the people who are woke, who would know what you're saying is true, and they would not fight you. They know is what you're actually saying is 100%. I had this conversation with this friend here in UK, in London. He's British. He's from Wales, and I had a discussion with him regarding Putin. I said to him, Putin, what he had done is it's between him and Ukraine. Nobody else has the business to say anything about it. And so he says he was upset why I defended Putin when he think, oh, Putin is a killer. He's a Nazi. He's a, what do you call it? He invaded people country without, blah, blah, blah. And I said to him, are you serious? You are British and you're going to attack Putin when your country invaded how many countries globally? And you have no right to sit there and attack Putin when he didn't invade. How many countries could you list me that Putin attacked versus Great Britain? You know what I mean? And he told me, oh, his point of defense was, oh, we went to these countries to educate them. You see how stupid their debate is? How stupid could you be? You invade somebody's country to educate them. It's not like to steal their resources. It's not like to imprint your own structure system, like education system and stuff like that on them. You want them to be British, but when people lose their sense of self, because you want everybody to be British. Nobody, not everybody want to be British. You know what I mean? People living the way that God intended for them to live. They didn't really complain about their life to you for you to go invade somebody's country. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Commonwealth countries. How many are the Commonwealth? They call them Commonwealth. Why? Because the Commonwealth, there are looking at countries that have wealth, Commonwealth, to steal their wealth. That's what it means. It's Commonwealth for a reason. Why would United Kingdom have to be sitting on the seat, the governor's seat, to rule when you have nothing to bring to the table? Why would you be the leader of the Commonwealth country when you have no wealth to kind of bring to the table? What United Kingdom has? Yeah. The Palace and the London Bridge and big hats and British suits and and like stuff like that. You know how they sell tourism in UK. They put a London Bridge and a little keychain, or they make a big guy with a big furry hat sitting there, next to a big tall horse and stuff like that. Tell me what actually United Kingdom has to offer. I could tell you nothing. They have nothing. They say Commonwealth because all these countries have wealth. United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia, and all these countries are part of the Commonwealth country. They all have something to bring, honestly. You understand? So I'm just breaking it down to you, and you go do your research, take it or leave it. Anyhow, you could hear the helicopter. So as soon as I started to record, this helicopter flying over. You know what I'm saying? And anyhow, speak your truth. God is the truth. God is the truth, and you have to understand that God is very just. Whatever is happening in the dark shall come to the light. You just remember that.